talk to you about the Cisco Integrated Management Console, also known as Cimc, as well as the physical characteristics of the UCS C220 and 240 servers. Here in my lab I have both of these, the C240 with its 12 hard drives and the C220 with its 4 hard drives. Other than the number of drives, these servers are remarkably similar. Both have 5 status LEDs. Here you can see all 5 are green. However, on this one you can see that one is flashing amber to indicate a fault. And look, each drive also has 2 LEDs, an amber LED and a green LED. In this case, we can see the fault is this drive is faulty. So typically we would RMA the drive. For your convenience, we have the serial number of the chassis right here, which we will need for the RMA. In addition to this, my favorite feature is the beacon light. This allows us to turn on a light on the front and back of the chassis, as well as an indicator on the Cimc console so that we know that we're working on the right server. Now, the last feature on the front of the drive I want to show you is the console dongle. This combines our console, USB, and video into a single plug so that we can move between servers very quickly and easily. Now let's take a look at the back of the servers and we can look at how to get these connected. Here we are on the back of the server. Connected in yellow is the management console, and that's marked with the network M. Connected in purple is the normal serial connection, and that's marked with an IO-IO. Connected in red is Ethernet 0, and that's marked with a network 1. And finally, not connected is Ethernet 1, and that's marked with a network 2. But my favorite piece on the back is the remote beacon. Wow, that's a lot quieter now that we're back at my desk. So let's go ahead and log into our Cimc. Now, you have set this IP address when you installed the server, but if you don't know it, don't worry. What we can do is reboot the server and plug in the physical console. We'll watch the screen when it boots back up, and in the lower left-hand corner, we'll see the Cimc IP address. Now, if you haven't already changed the default credentials, we can use admin and password to log in, but if that doesn't work, we'll also want to try Cisco1234. A couple thousand Cimc units left the factory with this wrong default password. Now, if you think you know the password, but that password just isn't working, on some of the old versions of firmware, there's a memory leak issue where the right password still won't log you in. So what you'll have to do is schedule some downtime and reboot the server. You should be able to log in and upgrade that firmware just fine. All right, so now that we're logged into my Cimc, it's going to take a couple of seconds. I want to give you a quick tour. So this is just your overall ILO page. You can do what you would expect to be able to do: power on, power off the server. You've got the normal status LEDs and my favorite, locator LED. We can also launch a KVM console, and this is just like being there on the console. We can also map remote drives, so if you have a recovery drive here on your PC and the server's over in Phoenix, you can easily map that and do your server recovery remotely. Now, probably the most useful and the most common thing you'll be doing here is pulling the Cimc Show Tech. So we're going to come to the admin page and come down to utilities. Now, I've already run a Cimc Show Tech, but if I hadn't, we wouldn't have the option to download, so we'd just have to generate the Show Tech. Let's go ahead and download it, and then we can upload it to my case. So now that we have that on our PC, we're going to upload it to the case. We're going to go to cway.cisco.com/csc/your case number. Now we're going to click here, and we'll just find that Show Tech and click Upload. That's it for today. If you've liked what you've seen, please remember to like, follow, and subscribe. And remember, there is never a better time to help tech help you.